I did not pay one of my mortgages in May.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what does the world think happens when you don't pay your mortgage?
Life ends.
What happens to your credit, Dillon?
I don't know on the mortgage side.
Negative 110 points, class. Bro, with an 800 credit score, an 803 to be exact, to watch it go down 110 points, you talk about getting someone's attention to make them pay, right? And I even think secretly, and this is my theory, that the higher your credit score, when you do have something bad, the worse that they ding you because they do expect you to do better. It's almost like the best child or the best athlete, student, whatever.
Me.
How dare you of all people, right?
You're a shining star, right?
Yeah, not that day. So I don't even know how this happened, but it happened. I took accountability. I didn't have a bad attitude. I didn't cuss out the credit department. I didn't cuss out the customer service person. I didn't disrespect the credit bureaus. I didn't nastily send an email saying this. I didn't do my dispute and lie. Stop doing that on your disputes, right? Dillon, I said, I kid you not. I said, God, I would never do this to myself. I just wouldn't. I don't care if people were practicing voodoo against me. I don't care if I didn't have the money to pay. I wouldn't do this to myself. Whatever's going on, all I know is I wouldn't do it. And if I wouldn't do it, God, I know you wouldn't. I know there's a way out of this. I hope, right? When your prayer turns into a small beg.
Yeah.
You're going to have to show me a way out of this because I honestly did this to myself and I took accountability. That superpower, by the way, is what we're talking about, right? That superpower led me into discovery, more discovery, curiosity on, man, I did F up. Well, how do I fix this, right? And I thought about it. I thought there's no way out, bro. You did not. And then now you're being honest, which is tough, right? Now you're telling them it wasn't this and it wasn't that. Oh, here's the check where I paid. None of that literally just slipped my mind. I had a lot going on. Oprah was coming to town. You know, we hosted her. So I had so much going on that I just didn't know why I did this to myself. And I'm like, no, long story short, I find loopholes that I thought were loopholes, Google and Reddit and such, and those didn't work. Call the company like, oh, you can do a Goodwill letter, not this company. Use code 104 the credit. Not that. You did not pay. You were late. We reported the truth.
Right.
Now imagine when you do something and it's on you and you fully do something or didn't do something.
Yeah.
And you go ahead and say, you know what? I'm going to take this. It wasn't until I surrendered, which has to do with my heart. Now my mind, because my mind would not let me surrender.
The reality of the situation.
The reality was you didn't pay your mortgage. Okay. Negative 110 points plus whatever negative on the other accounts. Long story short, I saw somewhere where a guy said, I did this too. This happened to me and this is what I did. And it wasn't what he did. It was the fact that he took accountability like I was.
He could teach others.
Right? So I did what he said. I emailed the president of the mortgage company. I don't even know if that was the president. I must have chat GPT, LinkedIn, Googled, research, called, departmented. I sent a message to every department. I have had that particular mortgage for 12 years of my life. I have never been late. That's not me. You know this through my history. I know you can't do a Goodwill letter because I've been denied 8 times. I also understand that you're not going to tell the credit bureau to redact this. I get that. But just consider.
Yeah.
Let me pull a Dillon England. Let me get into my sales mode. Just consider. If this was you.
Hypothetically speaking.
Would you consider the possibilities of maybe changing this? I don't know.
Yeah.
But I take full accountability. And I don't want anyone there feeling bad about reporting me because I did not pay. Right. So I send this letter to everybody, send it to the president. And then I found another loophole, a real genuine loophole. They sent me a letter in June.
Okay.
Late June.
Yeah.
The letter was supposed to have been sent in May.
Okay. All right.
Truthfully.
Yep.
In truth in lending, you do have an opportunity to rectify the issue. If it's too late to rectify it and the report had been made, they could consider saying, hey, let me fix this. Made 2 payments, did the auto pays. I make payments every week versus once a month anyway. I don't know. Anyway, my point is, because I don't like the interest.
Yes.
I'm knocking that interest and knocking that principal down. But anyway, my point is, I'm like, y'all see the history of this woman. Like, I was speaking in third person. This woman right here.
Yeah.
This woman right here would never do this to you or her. Anyway, my point is, finally, I get a message July 12th or something like that. And it said, the situation has been reversed. The company reported that everything's good. Everything's fine. And my credit shot back up to 100 and whatever points it was. To this hour, I don't know which one worked, but I do know what did really work in my heart, which was accountability.
Yeah.
So when you do something wrong, adjust your attitude immediately. Take accountability immediately, and you might want to surrender to God immediately as well because you did it.
Yep.
Right?
And that's the only way you're going to fix it. If you don't admit you have a problem, you can't fix the problem.
Somewhere else or whatever.
Correct.
Maybe not in my credit. Like, I surrendered. I was like, God, listen.
It's all right.
That's it. I can't lie. I'm not about to keep lying, right?
Yeah.
I was about to pay $1,500 for this dude to fix my credit.
Mm.
That next day, I sat with his wife. That next day, I got the message from the credit bureaus. The next day, $1,500. So in my mind, God just wanted to bless me with $1,500.
Yeah, right back in your pocket. Right.
In my mind.
Yeah.
But the lesson to be learned was accountability and surrender. Both together are a powerful combination.
Well, I think that leads us. It's already been almost an hour already. Can you believe it?
That's it. No.
Yeah, like we have.
I don't want
Tony.
to know.
I know we're almost done. Tony's gonna be here in like 10 minutes.
Cool.
So we're gonna start slowly start wrapping up.
You guys will love Tony as well.
And but now that we're kind of on the advice train, I want to give you an opportunity. Like, what kind of advice would you give to an entrepreneur, maybe in high school still, maybe a kid or a college student that loves the concept of working for themselves, love the concept of growing? What would be some advice that maybe you'd give to your former self?
Yeah, former self. We're not doing feast or famine. You don't have to. You don't have to. You do not have to suffer through, right? You do have to have wealth vehicles. You do have to be around wealthy people that talk wealthy, that do wealthy things.
Yeah.
Get around people, circumstances and situations that are affluent, that are impactful, that are influential, that are wherever you're trying to go and grow. When I used to do the high jump, I would watch videos, when I tell you, over and over and over and over, but I also over and over broke records all over Texas. Also,
Wow.
Right? I practice. So if you really want to be an entrepreneur, you feel that you are an entrepreneur, you identify as an entrepreneur, you do not have to do feast or famine. Now, some entrepreneurs will get out here and tell you that because that's what they went through.
Yeah.
Right? And I could even say that's what I went through. But after I decided to stop, right? And I always tell people, remember this, $1 trillion companies got started.
Right.
Like, I got to get started. $1 trillion companies got started.
Yeah.
They'll be like, don't start that,
always...
Dillon. Don't do that, Dillon. Oh, Dillon, but you're going to go through. Oh, Dillon's going to be tough. And some trillionaire is sitting looking at you like, bruh, I'm taking care of families, legacies, human beings, life, cities, countries, nations. And you're over here talking about what I shouldn't be doing.
Yeah.
You have to listen to your own voice only for a little while when it's negative. If it's positive, keep taking that information and applying it.
Yeah.
And so I would just tell my former self, you don't have to do feast or famine. That's a program that's being sold and told and experienced. However, if you choose to be wealthy or whatever it is you choose to be, if you choose to be a doctor, should you not practice doctoring?
Yeah, right.
Right. Like, do you want to be a lawyer? Lawyer then.
Yeah.
You know, and so it's like, practice the things that you're going to be doing, but around the right people. I don't want to go to practice with a bunch of poor people when I'm practicing this wealth game, right? Because we didn't come to play, we came to win. Right. So it's like, I'm not here to play a game. I'm here to win championships.
Right. Like, you don't want to do high jump with a bunch of short people.
No, I'm not doing it. Right.
It's not helping you out.
No, I'm knocking down 6'2". Right. And so my thing is this: be around and in the environment, because environment starts it all for everybody. You can't get away from it. You're in the environment of your father before your mother, and you're in the environment of your mother for 10 months or less, right? So my thing is, like, you're going to have to curate your environment. And that might be a very alchemist situation.
Yeah.
Right? It might be miracle, prayer, fasting, so many spiritual things that happen. but your environment matters. And so you're not going to be able to produce, what did it say? Jesus was without a prophet's not without honor in his own hometown. He couldn't perform many miracles because of their unbelief. And so it's the same concept. Like I have to be in the right environments. Therefore I have to be the right version of myself around the right people and doing the right things at the right time. And that's going to take some time, and that's okay.
I don't think people understand how big that is.